What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Taz and Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a guns? It's Philly. That's Taz. It's the Taz and Philly Show, and we are back with another reaction video. Hey guys, what's up? It's Philly and Taz, and we are back with a fun night tonight. We got a few things planned for you guys, a couple things Taz is going to go over. We have a contest winner that's going to be selected pretty damn soon, actually live in this video. You guys are going to kind of know what the deal is. And we're also celebrating Ren's birthday. Ren has a birthday coming up. What is it, tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
correct?
yep.
Tomorrow?
Yep, the
So when
29th.
you guys see the videos, it'll actually be the day of. And that is what we're dedicating this to. We're dedicating this to Ren. It's Ren's birthday. So happy birthday to you, sir. Keep the great music coming, and I hope you are feeling better every single day.
Yes.
But I have nothing really much to say until we get into it. I'm going to turn it over to Taz, let him go over the contest that we have and the winner. And you guys are going to see something pretty cool in a minute here. And then we'll watch the video. It's, again, called Freckled Angels. It's live, I guess. So I guess this is a live version.
Yes.
Maybe one of his busking routines or what have you. But nonetheless, it should be fun to listen to. He's a very, very good artist and extremely eclectic. So Taz, go ahead, give your thoughts and go over the contest winner.
Yeah, so real quick before I forget, since you just mentioned it. So it is live. The video we're going to see in a moment. It's not busking. It looks like it might be in like a little intimate setting, a venue or something like that. It's not the happiest of songs. I believe it's dedicated to a loss of a friend of his years ago. This is from like 11 years ago. But it's like younger Ren. So we haven't seen that many younger Ren songs. So so I figured this would be good to do this one. But before we get into that, let's first do the drawing. As I said in the community tab, you pick your numbers first. And then what we're going to do right now live while we're recording it, that is, we're going to do the numbers, 3-digit number, and then we're going to see who wins tomorrow. You'll be able to see it when the video pops up. So let me change the screens around here. All right, so let's see. Let's do the first spin. All right, let's do the next. And the last. There you go.
All
So the
right.
number is 613. As I had said, pick a number between 001 to 999. Whoever's going to be the closest to 613 without going over is going to be the winner of the song and artist that they have chosen in the comments. Woohoo!
Nice. I can't wait to see who it is. Well, congratulations to whoever the winner ends up being. And look forward to seeing what your song choice is.
Right, exactly. All right, so now let me get rid of that. And I'm going to switch this over to the song. This is almost like a behind the scenes, so I'm not editing this out because it's kind of, I don't know, kind of cool. All right.
Are
So
you ready
here we
now?
go. Shut up. All right, here we go. So, without further ado, this is Ren live singing Freckled Angels. Let me just change the volume there.
Sorry, everybody.
Don't be sorry. I wanted them to see it's almost like a behind the scenes
Yeah,
without being behind the scenes. So,
yeah.
and this is special. So, here we go.
This next song is probably one of the most important songs that I've ever written, I feel. It's dedicated to a friend of mine who passed away about 8 months ago, called Joe Hughes, so everyone remember that name because he's an absolute legend. And it's called Freckled Angels, and it goes like this. Could I have just a day where I'd get to see your face? I would laugh, you would skate, hanging out by the pier cave, chasing dreams, freckled face, no inhibitions, aces mates. Tell me everything's okay, you never meant to go away. And I need something to hold on to. And I wish I could hold on to you, 'cause I will never ever forget you. But I know you'll be soaring through, because freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings they fly the farthest, so I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. All their friends, they are the fondest, so I know you're gonna be okay. Could I have just a sec? Pull me up out of this wreck. Crack a joke and tense your pecs. Act a fool, but with excellence. And every time I laugh, it reminds me of you, the funniest guy I ever knew. I've got so much left to say, hope I can tell you all someday. I need something to hold on to. I wish I could hold on to you, 'cause I will never ever forget you. But I know you'll be soaring through, because freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. And with their wings they fly the farthest, so I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their hearts, they are the strongest. And all their friends, they are the fondest, so I know you're gonna be okay. And I hope you can hear me singing to you, 'cause if so, I'll sing until my voice shatters and my lungs, they explode. I'll sing over a crowded room, so they all know how much I really miss you, Joe. Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings they fly the farthest, so I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels are the fondest, and their minds, they are the strongest. All their friends, they are the fondest, so I know you're gonna be okay.
That's a sad one. Well, I mean,
Wow.
that's probably something that some people can relate to in their own way, whether it's a friend or a family member, somebody that you just care about passed away. Probably something you can relate to in some way or another. Looked like that was even tough for him to sing. It was broke up right before he started, so I mean, obviously came right from the heart. You could just hear it in his voice and in his lyrics, and yeah, man. I mean, that's a nothing more beautiful than somebody dedicating an actual song to you. I guess an artist like that actually writing a song must have been that impactful of a person to him. So yeah, man, that's a tough one. That's another side of Ren right there. I mean, we've heard him do some sad stuff before, but a lot of it's self like not deprecating, but just talking about his own sadness and demons, not so much somebody else. But yeah, that was a beautiful song. But I mean, obviously comes from a place of sadness.
It's a bittersweet thing because we know why it's bitter, but it's a sweet thing that someone dedicates a song to you. And I feel it's still fresh because he said it was 8 months ago. I mean, you still miss somebody that you cared about no matter how long it is, but I mean, it's not even a year. So I can't even imagine being just 8 months to sing. Not only write a song, because, there's one thing if you write a song for someone that passed away, and maybe you just write it for yourself or you only sing it to yourself when you're in a private area. But to sing it out loud in front of people, like that takes a different type of mentality. So I know that had to be hard for him. He was doing really good, because I didn't know. I mean, you never know what to expect when somebody does a dedication song, if they're going to completely break down, and it'd be totally understood and expected. But then at the same time, he could have cried all his tears. I mean, it could have been 8 months of crying, and then at that point he was like, "I'm not going to shed a tear," but internally you're still breaking down. So it was very bittersweet. I'm glad I got to hear it. I never heard it before. Neither one of us have heard it before, but it's really, really beautiful. And it said on the description that was like 11 years ago. So he was in his, early 20s to have to go through something like that. I don't know how many other friends, hopefully there wasn't any more, that he's lost. But it's always something when you lose somebody that you care about, whether it's friends, a good friend, or family, what have you. Really, really loved it. It was very tender. Um, and again, when we're talking now about Ren's personal musicality, like it's just something that's really, really cool to shut up. It's a good word. I haven't used it until I joined this channel, so cut me some slack, Jack. He just has there's something about he puts that Renism on it. It's very, very unique in a wonderful way. And I just love that. I mean, and I love acoustic guitar, so he had to throw the acoustic at me. So it was a song that deserved attention. So like, I don't think I bopped my head to it. Like I was just focused on his words because I knew what it was going to be about. So I was just focused in on his words, how he was on stage, and this listening to the acoustic part. It was no head bopping really that I needed to do. Just so you all know, emotion is not always necessarily moving and grooving. Sometimes I don't think it necessarily is move and groove worthy, especially in a case like this. So, hope anybody watching this understands. Like, this isn't a head bop song.
I think they get it, man.
Well, you never know, and I don't like to, I'm talking about past people that have said something, you weren't moving enough. I'm like, well, not everything deserves cartwheels, but I like it when the commentary comes. So here's my commentary. But yeah, so in any event, what are you gonna say? I'm sorry.
I can't wait to see when we do something that does deserve cartwheels, because watching you do a cartwheel is gonna need a whole nother fucking blooper reel.
Listen.
Yeah. Don't tell me you're an ex-gymnast.
Well, not a gymnast, but in my not in my 20s. Back in middle school.
Back in a different life, maybe. Back when you were reincarnated into someone else.
Before the bad knees came up, I was able to do cartwheels.
Yeah, right. And then
not backflips like they do in the gymnastics, but like a good cartwheel. I mean, but it had to be on like padding. It was like our gym class had padding.
Yeah, and then you woke up. You woke up, there was drool on your pillow, and then you realized it was a really good dream.
No, I used to be very athletic way back when. Like if you ever have where you live like those,
I know
like
you.
in school. No, I'm serious. I don't lie. In gym class before the bad knees came. You know how they had like the obstacle course? Did you have obstacle course in your gym?
Yes.
I would literally, and I don't lie, I would literally be able to jump over the pommel horse because that was part of our obstacle course. I could jump over it without even touching it. That would always give me a head start because everybody else had to like grab on it, jump around it. Some people got scared and they had to back up and like get ready. I just started running, and I would be able to leap over the pommel horse without touching it. And then
Okay.
I would do the tire things really fast. It wasn't until we got to the rings. I hate those damn rings where you grab on, you have to do a backflip. Didn't like it. That's when they would catch up to me. But in any event, I had a flashback there.
Okay, Captain Kangaroo, whatever you do. so, uh,
Oh, good memory.
yeah. So why don't we jump on over to the voting system as you jumped over the fucking pommel horse or whatever the hell you call
Yes,
it?
I don't even know how that came up, but hey, all right, here we go. Explain to everybody, please.
All right, no problem. So anybody new to the channel, we have a 2 rating system. It's ass or pass. If you've been here before, you kind of know this already, but it's thumbs up, thumbs down. If that song sucked, we give it a thumbs down because it is ass. And if that song did not suck, we give it a thumbs up because we passed it. So Tazzz will count to 3. I will drum roll. We will rate this bad boy, and we will move on to the next reaction video. Tazzz, are you ready?
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Mad respect to you, Ren. You're a very special and amazing individual, and in dedicating a song to someone is just stellar in my eyes. So,
Yep.
you know, I
Yep.
wish you well.
In some capacity, that might have been a song written, maybe helped him heal a little bit. You know, you get that kind of all the emotion out, and then you never forget, but maybe help to start the healing process. But nonetheless, thought it was a beautiful song and obviously well written as well. So thank you again, Ren, for another nice little ride and another part of you that we have gotten a chance to see, and shows how even in your younger years you kind of seemed older than you are. So job well done to you, and look forward to the next one that we get into. And anybody that's been here, thank you so much. You spent about 17 minutes with Tazzz and I as we reacted to this. You could have been anywhere else, and you decided to hang here with us, so we do appreciate that. Have a great night, everyone. I'm Philly. That is Tazzz. It's the Tazzz and Philly Show. Have a wonderful night. Peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.